Բարև ձեզ հարգելի բարեկամներ, Սփյուռքի ձայնը հեռուստահանդեսը դարձյալ ձեզ հետ է։ Անցյալ կիրակի ամբողջ քրիստոնյա աշխարհը տոնեց Քրիստոսի հարության տոնը։ Այսօր ուզում եմ սիրով ձեզ ներկայացնել Սուրբ Վարդան մայր տաճարում տեղի ունեցած հոգևոր արարողության մասին իմ պատրաստած ակնարկը։
Last Sunday, the Christian world celebrated Easter, the feast of the glorious resurrection of Jesus Christ. Throughout all the Armenian churches took place the divine liturgy. As in previous years, St. Vartan Armenian Cathedral was attended by a large crowd of believers. His Eminence Archbishop Khajag Barsamian led the sacred Mass. Armenian history is filled with stories of our people, often from the most powerless and marginalized stations of their surrounding societies. Who saw and heard, who believed and shared, and ultimately who transformed their worlds from within. That is the power and the promise that the genuine Christian ministry, the ministry of the faithful, as it is called at the Armenian Diocese this year.
Այսօր բոլոր հայ քրիստոնյաներ համախմբված եկեղեցիներու մեջ գնորախմբեն մեր Տիրոջ Հիսուս Քրիստոսի հրաշափառ հարության տոնը։ Թաթիոս եւ Փարթողիմեոս արաքյալներ Քրիստոսի աշակերտները Քրիստոսի հրաշափառ հարության ավետիսը բերին մեր ժողովրդին եւ այդ ավետիսը Քրիստոսի մերելներեն հարության շարունակեց խանդավառել մեր ժողովուրդը թարերու ընթացքին մեր ժողովուրդը հետևելով Քրիստոսի օրինակին դոգացին ամեն ծևի դարաբանքներուն հաղթահարեցին կողքոթաներուն եկեք սիրելիներ շարունակենք իրար ողջունել եւ այդ ողջույնը փոխանցել ուրիշներուն եւս ըսելով Քրիստոս հարյավ իմերելոց այո օրհնյալ է հարությունն Քրիստոսի թող Քրիստոսի հրաշափառ հարությունը շարունակե ոգևորել մեզ եւ մենք ամեն տարի այսպես հավաքված դոնախմբենք եւ այս դոնախմբությամբ ըսկանք մեր միասնականությունը.
As the first Christian nation, Armenians always used their faith as a moral guide. For 4 millenniums, the Armenian Church has served as a protector and a refuge for its people. Nowhere else has the importance of a church more underlined as in the diaspora, where the Armenian Christian faith and church continues to play a central role in the preservation of our national and cultural identity. Following the Divine Liturgy, Archbishop Barsamian presided over the release of the dove ceremony, which is an annual tradition of the Armenian Church of America. 12 doves were set free from the cathedral plaza to symbolize Christ's dispatching of his apostles to evangelize the world. This year, Mr. Zaven Dadekian was the godfather of the dove ceremony. As in previous years, an Easter reception took place at Kavukchian Hall. Another important event that took place on this Easter Sunday was the home blessing ceremony. Since the cathedral is home away from home for the majority of the parishioners, the blessing of the cathedral symbolized the blessing of the homes for all the attended believers.
I've been coming here my whole life, and to celebrate Easter here is very special, and to be involved with the releasing of the doves. My children were very excited for sure to be holding the doves. And it was really quite special to share it with Surpazan and the whole Armenian community.
It's very important for us to all have faith in God and in Jesus Christ. It's our salvation. It's also the salvation, I think, of the Armenian people, uniting us all together. And it's been very important to preservation of our community and our families.
Today, when I was attending the Mass upstairs, it was very encouraging to see such large audience attending. I believe there were over 1,000 people. Are you optimistic about the well-being of our diaspora here in New York, New Jersey, or in Eastern United States?
Absolutely. There's many generations of Armenians that are at church every weekend and throughout the week at doing community activities. So I think it's important that as our bringing us back from Christ's time to the present, Armenians have been there worshiping and uniting
Congratulations on this holy day. Happy Easter. Thank you. I want to begin to ask you, what kind of significance Armenian Church has for you?
Well, the Armenian Church here in the United States is what keeps us in touch with our culture, our national feeling. It's essential to remaining Armenian in this country. And I've been associated with the church since I was a little boy, and I believe that's what's kept me with the Armenian feeling that I feel deep down inside me. And I'm thankful to the church for that.
Well, I agree with everything that my husband said. It is really the Armenian church that keeps the Armenians together. And we maintain our culture, our heritage, and that's what keeps the Armenians strong. Without the church, I don't think that's possible.
As someone who, as you said, have been involved with this particular church from its very beginning, and through years you have seen this church evolve and the community evolve, are you optimistic about the future of our diaspora as a whole?
Yes, I am. I've seen our diocese grow in the 44 years since the cathedral was built. I've seen our diocese grow all over the eastern part of the United States, and the western diocese has grown in the same way. In every major city, there appears to be mission parishes where we don't have actual parishes. We have mission parishes in many, many cities that we would never have dreamed could sustain an Armenian church.
It is well known that you are actively engaged in philanthropical work in Armenia. You were one of the first people who went to Armenia to help after the earthquake. In retrospect, looking back, do you particularly, because I am from Gyumri and I was born there, now looking back, do you think that sufficient progress has been made in reconstruction of Gyumri? And also, are you optimistic about the political and economical future of Armenia, of a Republic of Armenia?
Yes, we were there in Gyumri in 1990 when things were very, very bad. The last time I was in Armenia in 2005, I went to Gyumri again, and I did see lots and lots of progress. And throughout the earthquake ravaged areas of Armenia. But a lot more has to be done, I'm sure. And I'm very optimistic about Armenia, because the Armenians by nature are an entrepreneurial people. I have a great faith that Armenia will grow, become successful economically, politically, and in every way.
Thank you so much.